A week ago, I did something you are never supposed to do. I put a server on the internet with no protection at all, and I waited to see who would show up. What found it was worse than I expected. This is a Honeypot. It looks like a normal computer, but everything on it is fake. It has no real files and no real users. Its only job is to get attacked and to write down everything that happens. Every dot on this map is a real attack happening right now. In 24 hours, this machine was hit 293,000 times. Here is the breakdown. Fake Windows file sharing took 108,000 hits. Fake remote desktop, 80,000. Look at the passwords they tried. Blank, root, administrator, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And these are real, named security flaws being fired at the machine by number. And this is not just happening to me. This is a live map of the same attacks hitting honeypots all over the world, every single day. So let's stop counting attacks and start following one. Every command the honeypot sees gets saved in a searchable database. Time to dig. I pulled up every command attackers typed after they got in. More than 1,000 of them. Then one attacker stood out. They did not steal anything. First, they stripped the protection off the folder that holds login keys. Then they deleted the keys that were there and put in their own. Then they changed the root password, locking the real owner out of their own machine. So who is this? Their address was 206.189.89.59. I ran it through a tool that checks public threat databases. It came back high risk. Several independent sources already had this address flagged as an SSH attacker, a port scanner, and a brute force bot. This was not their first try. They were already a known entity, and they were not working alone. That exact same break-in key showed up over and over, planted by dozens of different machines around the world, all in a single day. That is what a botnet looks like. Not one hacker at a keyboard. Thousands of hijacked computers, all running the same script all night long. A different attacker tried something else. It pulled a file down from its own server and ran it. So I looked that server up too. Same story. Flagged as malicious. Already sitting on a blacklist. Here's the part I find unsettling. The honeypot records every keystroke, so I can replay a break-in exactly as it happened. Watch. This one checks whether it landed on a router or a camera. And this one goes straight for the alarm system. It deletes the security scripts and wipes the list of blocked addresses. This one is smarter. It is checking the hardware, how many processors, what graphics card. It is shopping. And it is testing whether anyone is watching. But one of them left something behind. A real file sitting on my disk. 5 megabytes. Let's ask what it is. There it is. A Windows program. Something tried to infect a Linux server with Windows malware. Look inside, and it is scrambled on purpose, so scanners cannot read it. Every file has a fingerprint. I copied this one, and I asked the world's virus scanners what they thought. 66 out of 72 flagged it. And they all agree on the name, WannaCry. In 2017, it locked up hospitals across Britain. Surgeries canceled. Scanners frozen. Microsoft had released the fix 2 months earlier. The machines that got hit simply had not installed it. 9 years later, it is still out there, still hunting. It found my server in a week. Then I deleted the whole thing. Patch your stuff. The bots never sleep.